If you can't hold
one
these
of the
positions,
best exercises,
your body is
there is a
aging
huge
faster
number
than
of
it
photos
should.
and
These
videos
videos
on
on
the
the
internet
that
exercises
show
determine
how much
whether
people
you
changed
stay
after doing
strong
squats
or
every
slowly
day.
decline.
In this
The
video,
last one
I'll
is
tell
the
you what
movement
happens to
most
your
people
body if you
ignore
do squats
until
regularly.
pain forces you
So,
to pay attention.
watch this video
Number
to the
1.
end. Horse
Let's go.
stance. So,
The horse
firstly,
stance
is
there
the
are
ultimate
different types of squats.
antidote to the
You
physical
can squat
decline
with your own weight.
that comes with a
You can
sedentary
squat with
lifestyle.
additional weights.
While most
It may be
exercises
dumbbells in
focus
your
on
hands
or
or a
this
barbell on your
isometric hold
shoulders.
focuses
You can
on
also do a
rebuilding
squat
your
jump.
foundation.
However,
Scientific
most
research
people who
shows
decide
that
to
the
squat do it in a
horse
classic
stance
way.
strengthens
Legs are
the
shoulder
lateral
width apart
stabilizers
or
of
slightly
hip wider
the
and
exact
squat
muscles
to the
that
point where their
prevent
thighs
falls
are
and fractures
parallel
as
to
we
the
age.
floor.
It
Which
forces
muscles
your
work
nervous
during
system
squats?
to wake up
The first
deep
thing that comes
muscle
to mind
fibers that
is
usually
probably
stay
the hips
dormant.
and buttocks.
For beginners,
In fact,
stand
if you
wider
start
than shoulder
listing them,
width, then there
knees
is a
slightly
huge
bent.
amount of muscles.
Aim for 2
These
minutes
are
of
the
gluteus
gluteus
maximus.
maximus.
If you're
Minimus
intermediate,
and medius muscles,
bring your thighs
the
closer to
quadriceps
parallel.
muscle and the
Focus on
biceps
proper
muscle
form.
of the thigh.
Build up to 5 minutes.
Semitendinosus and
And if you're
semimembranosus muscles
thighs
of the thigh.
parallel to the ground,
Adductors,
back
back flexors.
verticals.
This
Calf
is where you
muscles,
build the
rectus
structural
abdominal
armor
muscle
that protects your
oblique
joints.
abdominal muscles.
Work toward a single
Transverse
5-minute
abdominal
hold.
muscles.
Takeaway.
And spinal erectors.
Horse stance is the
In
reset
fact,
button
half
for
of the
your lower
body is
body.
involved in
It
this
turns
exercise.
fragile legs
So,
into a solid
the first
base.
effect that you
Number 2
will notice
wall
is the
sits.
strengthening
Wall
of all
sits are your
those
insurance
muscles
policy
that
for
I have
joint
just listed.
longevity. That is,
As we age,
not only the legs,
the connective
but
tissues
also the
around the
abs.
knees often
Squats
weaken
will affect
due to a
muscle
lack
growth.
of stable
The
loading.
muscles will begin
Studies
to
show
stand
that
out.
isometric
It will
holds
become
help
noticeable.
repair tendons.
That is why
and
there are
wake
so
up
many
the
before
stabilizing
and after
muscles
photos
around
of
your
how
knees.
people have transformed.
This is how you undo
Because,
the
for
damage
example,
from years of
running
inactivity.
and cycling
For
have
beginners,
virtually no effect
lean
on
against
muscle
the
growth,
wall at a high
while
angle.
squats affect
Even
on
a slight
and will have an
bend
effect on
initiates
your
the
repair
appearance too.
process.
Therefore,
Aim for
those
2
people who
minutes of
have
total hold time
not been
daily.
involved in sports
If you're
before
intermediate and have
slide
set
down to the
themselves a
90-degree
challenge
hold.
to squat every
Press your
day
entire
will have
spine into the
significant
wall.
changes
Aim
in
for 5
appearance
minutes
just
daily.
in a month.
And if you're
If
advanced,
they take
go
before and
deeper
after pictures,
and vary foot
the difference
distance.
will be noticeable.
Aim for 10 minutes
The second
total
effect
throughout
is
the
weight
day.
loss.
Takeaway:
Because daily
wall sits
squats
are
are
a
significant
biological
physical
shield for your
activity.
knees.
The body's
Protect them
consumption
now,
of calories
so they can support you
increases,
later.
the metabolism
Number 3,
accelerates.
planks.
The plank
Therefore,
is often
those people who
misunderstood
squat
as just an
not only
exercise
pump up
for
their
abs,
muscles,
but
in
in general
general
become
become
more
more
ripped
spinal
and lose
protection.
fat. It
The
teaches your
next
core
significant
to create
advantage
is
the
natural core sit
improvement
that
of blood
shields your lower
circulation
back
and
from injury.
strengthening of the
Biomechanics
cardiovascular
research
system.
indicates that a strong,
Thanks to this exercise,
stable core
the
reduces
tone of
the
the heart
shear
muscle
force on your
increases,
spine,
preventing
preventing
the
flow
chronic
to both
back
the
pain
heart
that
and the
plagues
periphery
most
improves,
adults over,
as well as
40.
the circulation
For
of
beginners,
venous. Lie on
blood
your
in the lower
forearms,
part of the body
keeping
will
a straight line
significantly
from head to
improve.
knees.
Since
Hold
we
for
work with our
30
legs,
seconds,
3
the next
times a
point
day.
squats help us
If you're
to improve
intermediate,
posture.
increase the
Of
time.
course,
With a
focus
certain
on squeezing
proviso.
your glutes
If we
and
perform
pushing
them
the
in the
floor
correct
away.
technique,
Accumulate
not
3
crooked,
to 5
but
minutes
with a
daily.
straight back.
And if you're
with a
advanced,
deflection in the lower
level up
back.
with dynamic
As I said,
variations or
squats
side
strengthen the
planks
lower
to
back
target your
muscles.
lateral stability.
And this will help us
work
with
toward a
posture.
single
The next
3-minute
point
hold
is
with
that your
perfect
endurance
form.
will increase.
Takeaway: because
Plank
squats
is your
have a very
non-negotiable.
great effect
It
on the
keeps
work
your
of
spine
respiratory
tall
system.
and your back pain-free.
Increase the vital
Number 4,
capacity
deep
of the
squats.
lungs. And
In many
general,
parts of the world,
teach us to
people sit in a
control and
deep squat to
coordinate
eat,
our breathing
work,
correctly,
and
we go
socialize
down
well
on
into
the
their
inhale,
90s.
rise
In
on
the
the
West,
exhale. We've
this is
traded
the
this for
basic
chairs,
principle of
which has
any strength
effectively
workout.
locked our hips
We
in a
make
cage.
any effort
The
on
deep
exhalation
squat flushes the
any
hip joints with
relaxation
synovial
on inhalation.
fluid and stretches the
therefore,
lower back.
squats will be beneficial
way that no foam
for
roller
overall
ever
endurance.
could. For beginners,
And for our respiratory
use a
system
door
as well.
frame or a
The
sturdy
next
table
item
for
is the
balance.
mobility of your
Allow
hips
your
and
hips to
ankles.
sink lower
The
than
fact
your knees
is that
while
regular
keeping your
squats
spine
will
long.
significantly
Hold for
improve
30
the mobility
seconds.
of your limbs.
If you're intermediate,
And if knee
squat
and lower
without
back
support
pain
is a
keep your
result
heels
of
down.
a sedentary
Aim for
lifestyle,
2 to 3 minutes
then squats
daily
with the
total.
right technique
And if you're
will help to
advanced,
treat them.
settle
As
into
I
the
said,
bottom and
not only the
relax your
legs are
breathing.
involved in squats,
Aim for 5 to 10
but also
minutes
the core
throughout the day.
Core is the muscles
Takeaway:
of the abdomen
reclaiming
and
your
lower
squat
back is reclaiming
So,
your youth.
squats will pump
It's
them
the most
perfectly,
natural way to
especially
keep your
if there
hips
is some kind of
fluid
additional
and
weights.
functional.
Of
Number
course,
5, if you want to
glute
squat
bridge,
with a barbell
the
on your
glute
shoulders,
bridge is the most
then it's extremely
overlooked
important to
secret
do
to
it with the
longevity.
correct technique.
Due to excessive
Because in
sitting,
this
our
exercise you
glutes
can make a
often
lot of
fall
blunders
asleep. very easily,
causing the lower back
squatting
to
with a
take
barbell
over and leading
on your
to chronic
shoulders
damage.
is a very
Science
dangerous
confirms
exercise.
that strong.
That must be
Glutes are
done under the
essential for pelvic
supervision of a
stability
competent
and walking
instructor
mechanics.
or an
This
experienced
exercise
athlete who will
reboots your
show you
posterior
personally
chain,
how to do it.
fixing the
correctly
muscular
and tell you
imbalances
where.
that age
You
your
may be
body
wrong,
prematurely.
but there are also
for
more
beginners,
harmless modifications.
lie on your back,
such as
knees
squat
bent,
jumping,
and
so
lift your
this
hips
type of
until your
squat will
body
pump our
forms
core
a straight
very well.
line. It
Hold for
happens
5
because
seconds. Participation
15
of the
times.
stabilizing.
If you're intermediate,
Muscles of the body
hold
are
for 10
required.
seconds at the
During
top.
our cycle,
Accumulate
a strong
3
core
minutes
will
of
be very
hold time.
useful to you.
And if you're
For
advanced,
example,
try a
as a
single
method
leg
to
glute bridge.
reduce the risk,
This
and
eliminates
prevent back
imbalances
injuries.
and builds
Well,
elite
it must
level
be
pelvic
said about the
stability.
different styles of
Takeaway.
squats.
The glute bridge
The
is
first
the final
type
piece
is the classic squat.
of the puzzle to
We
staying
place our
pain-free
legs shoulder width
for decades
apart,
to come.
arms along
These
the
5
body.
exercises
While
are your
inhaling,
non-negotiables.
we take the pelvis
but
back.
the glute bridge
Bend
is
our
truly
knees
the
to a
missing
right
link
angle
for most
and when we
people.
exhale,
If you want to see what happens